Hello, YouTube. This is Kathy Cross coming to you on day 72 of 3 lives. I think that's a rhyme. 365 consecutive lives. Is that 365? Yeah, 365. I had to think. Okay, this time of night, finding it a little hard to get all of them collected. So welcome to Reflections. Each night, I am reflecting on the day and sharing with you from the ancient book of wisdom called Proverbs. Now, with the book of Proverbs, I find it fascinating to look at different versions of Proverbs. Lately, I've been looking at which one? I've been looking at the Passion Translation. I've been looking at the Amplified Message Translation. I even found one called the Legacy, which I like that name because I am the legacy queen. I like going through different what are they called? Different translations of the Bible because it gives broader insight writers were possibly thinking when they wrote it and just helps expand and expound. So tonight I'm going to go into the chat and check in on you as I usually do, to say, how are you doing? Now, if you can respond back, that would be lovely. Oh, I see. Oh, did I get a heart? No, that was me. I was giving myself a heart. I'll do that. I'll give myself a heart. I think it's okay to do that. All right. So this morning, communion is the only way to start the day. So communion this morning in Clubhouse, in the room called, oh, excuse me, sorry, the hub. I was not supposed to yawn. Sorry about that. But the morning started with the hub, and I just love it. I just love it. So I want to encourage any of you, whether you are in other social media platforms or not, taking time to give honor to the Lord. And if you don't know the Lord, we can talk about that too. But for those of you who know the Lord and know, well, I think everyone knows Jesus. You might not believe in Jesus, but Jesus is a world renowned person. We'll say that person. And well, we won't go all down that rabbit trail because I could. I was really like starting to go there. But anyway, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? So today started with communion, and I ended up going to my Thursdays are full day club meeting. I'm a lion, Lacey Sunrise Lions. Shout out to Lacey Sunrise. Hi, the traveling pot. We prayed for Ramira and in daily Bible reading tonight, daily Bible reading chronologically. We prayed for her tonight. So, for those of you who don't know, Janice, who is AKA the Traveling Pot, who is the ultimate hospitality queen, um, has a granddaughter who we are all praying for and believing victory in the shunt that they are planning to put in. And she's a baby, a young baby. So we for prayer tonight. So Proverbs 13. I used to think 13 because of what I've heard, unlucky number, but actually 13, I went through a challenge with a lady and she shared with us the revelation of the number 13 and how prophetic it is, and it is not unlucky, it's the opposite. Isn't it quite interesting how things get a little twisted when they are not congruent with, yeah, just saying. That's my observation. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But today was a great day after the Lions came home, helped with mom, went back to another meeting, Toastmasters. I'm a Toastmaster. Shout out to Toastmasters. those who are Toastmasters, and we are in the midst of a speech contest. I participated in the past, but this year I did not, although I was helping with evaluations. And next Saturday, I am going to speak as one of the speakers in the speech contest so that they can grade it. I'm getting a lot of practice here, right? But I get to speak. I get to speak, yeah, get to speak in a speech contest. And it's just another way to hone your craft. If you have skill set that you are not proficient at yet, how do you get proficient? Practice, practice, practice. And in fact, one of the speakers today gave a speech on the 5 Ps and being former military, then he said. And I believe he said prior, wait, prior performance prevents perfect, wait, preparation. Now I can't even remember all 5 of them, but the military one was prior performance prevents. That's what the military when I was in Army. That was our that was our thing. But in I guess corporate or I don't know. I'm not. I don't think I've ever been in corporate. I don't think I ever have, except when I was like 18, maybe 16 to 18. Well, 13 to 18, I was in corporate America. But no, I've either been military or self-employed, so, or business owner, those are the things. Oops, sorry. Well, I had to do that. So after Toastmasters, then I came back and did a bit of work. I had a couple of Zooms. I I'm working on finishing some complete, and I have a couple of business transactions that I'm working on with sales and with rentals. So that is my share tonight. Now let's go to the ancient book of wisdom, Proverbs 13. And had I prepared for the number 13, I would share with you. Maybe somebody here knows. What is the prophetic meaning behind the number 13? If you know, put it in the chat. What is the prophetic meaning behind the number 13? It is not an unlucky number. It is not like the hotels. Really, I don't think hotels even have a 13th floor. The superstition has gotten into the hotel industry as well, I think. Do you know any hotels that have a 13th floor? I guess better yet, would you stay on that 13th floor or would you think that it would be unsafe to do so? I believe we're in the shelter of the Almighty, so I am not concerned about that. I do have grandsons, however, who are very concerned about being scared and afraid. But I've been teaching them scriptures on um, what is the one? God has not given me a sound mind. That's like the latest one that I gave them. So I'm looking for Proverbs so I can share, and I think I'll share it in that Jubilee version. I'll share one of the words, one of the new words that I found. Translations, different Bible translations help provide, like I said, better insight, a little more thoroughness. Let's see. Well, if I did share a different version, then I wouldn't have to take one. And since we're talking about the number 13, I'll share from Proverbs 13 and 13. 13 and 13 says, whoever scorns instruction will pay for it, but whoever respects a command is rewarded. So it's what is it? It's good to be teachable. Yeah, that was yesterday. To be teachable. And this goes in line with that. If you scorn instruction, if you kind of put it off like, I don't need to know how to do that, then you'll end up on the side of ignorance. Whereas on the other side, it says, whoever respects and commands, whoever respects a command, so a command, a prompt, an instruction is rewarded. So who doesn't like rewards. I know I do. Okay, so I think I've talked long enough about my reflections for the day. Got a grandson in there playing games, and it is past his bedtime, so I really need to get to my cliffhanger here, which is my sign off. And I love Carol Burnett's comedy, clean comedy. I was raised with her, her wisdom. So I'd like to close out tonight. And before I do that, I want to ask you a favor. Can you like, subscribe, and share this channel? I am looking to grow like anyone else. This is free content, free information. So I just love to grow this if I can. So like, subscribe, and share. That's what you can do for me. So if you think someone needs a little bit of encouragement, inspiration, I'd love to be that person to do that. All right. So I'll close out with my Carol Burnett song. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. It seems we just get started, and before comes a time we have to say so long. Good night, everyone. Remember, like and